Okay, game 3 of this first round series. No, we lost last game, had a horrible first half, but we made it closer in the second half, only lost by a couple. I still think we are going to win this series quite easily. The Minnesota Wild stand no chance. You know what? We'll take the momentum out of game 1. We've got that split in Vegas, which was crucial. Now, if we can just win both these games in Minnesota, or at least 2 of them, we can head back to Vegas with either a 3-1 series lead or a series tied 2. Like, I'd be okay being the first wildcard team with this result against one of the best teams in the NHL. And would you look at that? Power play goal off the start, and guess who? Kirill Kaprizov. Man, this guy is firing in all cylinders in the playoffs. 1-0 Minnesota Wild, less than 4 minutes into the game. Not again. This is what happened last game. Rossi, 2-0. Rossi has its first of the playoffs, and this Wild team is clicking. What is happening? What happened to the dominance of this team from game 1? Okay, I know it was a couple minutes later, but Pietrangelo scores. His first of the playoffs, fantastic. Hanifin has another assist. Like, we're on the board. It's a 2-1 game. We're not out of this by any means. Okay, you know what? I'll take the first period being up 2-1 on home ice. That's fantastic. Like, if you would have told me that we'd be up 2-1 in a 1-1 series against Vegas at the start of the playoffs, I would have been ecstatic. So I'm just happy that we have the lead. You know what? We've come back from worse deficits than this. It's only a 2-1 game. We come out in the second period, get a couple of early goals, retake the lead. We can put all this behind us. We can retake the series lead. And would you look at that? Matt Boldy. My gosh, this guy has been on fire. 4 goals in 3 games. Like, where the heck did this come from? And we're back to being down 2 goals. What the heck happened to Vegas in game 2 that broke this team so much? And another power play goal, and guess who else? Kirill Kaprizov. 8 goals in 3 games for Boldy and Kaprizov. These 2 are looking scary. And now we're done. Why are we losing so badly to the Minnesota Wild? If we do get out of this first round, how are we going to be in Los Angeles or in Edmonton if we're playing this badly? 4-1. We're up 4-1 after 2, and we have 2 power play goals, and the Golden Knights have none. I don't know what the special teams flipped. I don't know what sort of heaters Kaprizov and Boldy are on, but I am here for it, and we are 1 period away from taking a 2-1 series lead against the Pacific winning Golden Knights. Can we please complete a comeback? I mean, we fell short last time. Can we please just have a strong third, score 3 goals, and at least force overtime? Like, this is not looking good for us. Would you look at that? Short-handed. Finally, special teams momentum. Riley Smith. We're only down 4-2. Now, we were down 4-2 in last game. We're not able to come back. Can we please come back this time from 4-2 down? Oh, no. We can hold this lead, right? We hold it last time. Can we please hold it again this time? Okay, that was a lot of Vegas Golden Knights chances. They had a couple of power plays, but our defense held strong. And now Marcus Foligno ends it with a shorthanded empty net goal. Let's go, Minnesota. We're up 2-1 in this series. Not another failed comeback attempt. We gotta stop trailing so early in these games if we're gonna have any shot at beating the Minnesota Wild. And now we can't even beat them at home. We'd have to go back to Minnesota to beat them and win 3 straight. Like, not that this team hasn't been able to win 3 straight before. But man, I was not expecting the Minnesota Wild to be this hard. How the heck are we down 2-1 in this series? Would you look at that? The Golden Knights are washed. They can't win anything. Pay attention to the Golden Knights. Don't look at our series against Los Angeles. What the heck happened? How did we lose 7-2 to St. Louis? Like, after the first 2 games, I thought this would be a cakewalk. Why are we losing 7-2? Would you look at that? Binnington just can't win in Winnipeg. So as long as we're able to win all 3 games at home, we'd still need to win one in Winnipeg. So can Binnington please win in Winnipeg? But this has been a really great game. 7-2 victory. Like, I'll take that all day. Would you look at that? Playoff Hellebuck's back. We missed in the first 2 games of the year. You know what? This is the Hellebuck we all know and love. Ha, Vegas can make fun of us all the time, but they're not making it back to the Stanley Cup this year. That's for sure. You know what? I'm happy we got the best odds to win the draft. I'm just happy Vegas is faltering. You know, I'm here for Vegas losing in the first round. You know what? I don't really care about the Golden Knights or Wild. I'm just happy Lou Lamoriello's fired. I've been freed. Let's hope that we get a good GM and he can fix this team so that we can finally make it back to the postseason. I don't think anyone saw this coming, but after 3 games and back-to-back 5-2 wins, We're up 2-1 on this series. And if we win on Saturday, we're up 3-1. Let's go try and get this series ended, Minnesota. Let's go finally win this first round series.